Let me ask you something, and don't answer quickly. Why does anything exist at all? Not why stars exist, not why life exists, not even why the universe looks the way it does. Why is there something instead of nothing? And when I say nothing, I don't mean empty space, I don't mean darkness, I don't mean a vacuum. I mean nothing. No particles, no energy, no laws of physics, no time, no space, just nothing. Take a moment. Really think about that. Because this question doesn't belong to religion. It doesn't belong to science alone. It belongs to reality itself. And tonight, we're not here to preach. We're here to think together. For most of human history, this question was philosophical. But today, science has confirmed something extraordinary. The universe had a beginning. Time began. Space began. Matter began. Energy began. There was no before the universe, because before requires time. So we're left with a very uncomfortable fact. Reality itself hasn't always existed, which means existence is not inevitable. And if existence is not inevitable, then its existence demands an explanation. That's not belief. That's basic reasoning. So let's ask the question carefully. Here's the first point where we invite disagreement. Can something come from absolute nothing? Not quantum space, not a vacuum, not fluctuating energy fields, but true nothing. No properties, no potential, no laws. As far as science has ever observed, nothing comes from nothing. Every effect we've ever measured has a cause. Remove the cause, the effect disappears. This isn't theology. This is logic. So if the universe began to exist, what caused it? If you disagree here, this is the exact place to challenge us, because everything that follows depends on this step. Some people say the universe created itself, but let's slow down and examine that. For something to create itself, it would need to exist before it existed. That's a contradiction. It's like saying a book wrote itself before language existed, or a thought thought itself before a mind existed. If you think this is possible, explain how, genuinely. We're listening. Others say the universe came from quantum fluctuations. But quantum fields are not nothing. They require energy, mathematical structure, physical laws. And laws don't explain themselves, so the question doesn't disappear. It just moves one step back. So let's follow the logic, not belief. If the universe began and something doesn't come from nothing, then the cause of the universe must exist outside the universe. That means not made of matter, not bound by time, not limited by space. Because matter, time, and space began with the universe. Already logic has taken us somewhere strange. Not religious, not mystical, just strange. Now let's go deeper, and this is where discussion really opens. Why does the universe follow laws at all? Why does mathematics describe reality so precisely? Why do equations written by human minds govern galaxies, atoms, and light? The universe is not chaotic. It's ordered, predictable, structured. And structure requires explanation. Laws don't create themselves. They don't choose values. They don't enforce themselves. They simply are. But why these laws? If you find a code, you infer intelligence. If you find language, you infer a mind. The laws of physics are not just rules, they are information.
And information, everywhere else we study it, points to a source. If you disagree, tell us where this reasoning fails. Here's a question science still doesn't answer. Why does anything exist at all, instead of nothing? Nothingness requires no cause, no explanation, no reason. Existence requires all three. So which is simpler? Nothing, or a reality capable of producing existence? This is not a religious question. It's a question about explanation itself. Let's be very clear. We are not saying this proves God. Science is wrong. Atheists are foolish. None of that. What we are saying is this: purely material explanations seem insufficient to explain why reality exists at all. That doesn't end the discussion. It starts one.
This channel is not here to preach. We're not here to convert anyone. We're not here to declare final answers. We're here to think, openly, honestly, and respectfully. If you disagree with anything we said, we genuinely want to hear your reasoning. Point out flaws, challenge assumptions, present counterarguments. And if you know someone, a scientist, a philosopher, a thinker, who you believe can answer these questions better than we can, share this video with them. Help us test these ideas. We read the comments, we reply, and in future videos, we'll address the strongest arguments raised here. This isn't the end of the discussion. It's the beginning.